Since what's it called, Sandy Hook?
Sandy Hook.
It was elementary school. Since 2012, there's been more than 4,100 actually. I say 4,500 earlier. Was 4,100 mass shootings, bro. Imagine that. How many? Can you divide that, please?
4,400.
4,100 divided by where we're at 2024. So 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. No.
4,100. So just to recap, your three. If you were to do a legislation, it would be the first one would be.
The first
if
one.
There's negligence
I got
of
a
parents,
few more. If it's negligence of parents.
Parents, and then the second one's 21 everywhere for just a handgun.
21 and above just for a handgun, and 25 if you trying to buy any type of assault rifle.
Yeah.
Attached to that will be. Well, I don't think it really makes sense of difference.
One would be that, like I would ban completely.
Assault
rifles. Second one would be to have. I mean, if you're making profit out of it, but you know that it's affecting lives, I would make a bigger funding for mental health background checks.
Yeah.
Or somehow incorporate like the mental health.
Yeah.
To a background check. That way, someone that's not right mentally is not allowed to buy a gun so easily as it is now.
Right.
The third one will probably be.
I think that was in mine, no?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. One's in my solids, or you were the other ones?
Oh, I'm solids.
You are solids?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! All this time I'm thinking that
Have
was
you
the
been
other
aiming
one.
for solids?
Yes, bro.
No, I'm solids.
Oh shit, that's funny.
You were solids in the previous game. Clemente's younger, right?
No, Clemente is the oldest one.
Oh, oldest? Dang.
Yeah.
Oh sweet, bro. All right, good, man.
You are the.
Shoot, man. Hey, so you got the video that I sent you? The one that I sent this morning to our chat.
I haven't seen it yet.
You didn't see it? No. You didn't see it? Oh,
The
shoot.
Sandy Hook, right?
Yeah, it was Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good commercial, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
you didn't see
commercial?
it all?
No, I didn't see it
Why
at
don't you
all.
watch it now? Watch it right now and tell me what you think.
We're not recording yet, right?
Yeah, we are recording right now. Solids. Is it
Oh, it's because you sent it on the chat.
on the group
That's
chat
why I
that we
couldn't
have?
find
Yeah.
it.
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These helpful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just great for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I needed for the new year.
Sit down, guys. Sit.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
Dang.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Shoot, bro.
What do you think?
Dang. It's back to school time. Dang, dude.
That's crazy, huh?
Powerful, bro.
Powerful.
That's why I'm surprised I hadn't seen it.
You never seen it?
No, I had never seen it. You swear they're gonna pass this on TV? Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of Destroyed by the Humans. This is
Episode
Isaac.
6.
Episode 6, right? Is that what it said?
Did you say 3?
Oh, my bad. All right. Cut. Bloopers. For the
Bloopers,
reels, for
right.
the shorts. Hey guys, welcome to Destroyed by Humans. This is episode 6 already. Can you believe it? This is Isaac, and right here, Murat, and we are in halfway of the season already.
Right?
6
Well, how many episodes do you think?
I think normally a season is like 10 to 12 episodes.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. We're kind of like halfway already.
Oh, okay.
Season 1.
Okay.
It's going pretty fast.
Very fast. Yeah, every Sunday,
Yeah.
every Sunday, pretty much.
Every Sunday we've been.
And we
for
just
the most
gotta,
part, yeah.
yeah, we just gotta make sure we have uploading time because we're just kind of. I mean, I'm just doing it randomly.
Takes time, recording takes time.
Yeah.
So bear with us. But
Yeah.
for those that have been joining every week or every time we drop a new episode, we do appreciate you. Thank you for the comments, the feedback, for commenting, liking, subscribing, for everything that you've been doing so far. on Instagram and all our social medias. We do appreciate you. We thank you. We're thankful for you. And you're going to enjoy this hot topic today where we're going to be talking about gun regulations, gun control, and all the mass shootings and violence and deaths that have been going primarily here in the U.S. because that's where we're based off. So that's the info that we know the most. But yeah, welcome to episode 6. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So I just had a question for you.
For me?
To start off.
Yeah.
Since this is the topic, like, what are your like your pros and cons, just from your personal opinion about having gun regulations or stricter gun regulations from what we have right now?
We'll go back to the question. I guess I got lost.
Kind of like the pros or the pros and cons
of
what we currently have.
Yeah.
At the moment, like as far as gun regulations.
I mean, the pros will be anyone can buy a gun once you turn 18.
Once you turn 18.
Yeah.
Some states it's 21, but I think for the most states it's 18.
Right. Most states are 18. Some states are 21, but then main thing is you can buy just any, handguns only if you are 21 and up, which it makes no sense for me. But if you're 18, you can buy a rifle and any long ranged, firearm. So I was like, makes no sense. I mean, that's the most. The arms are designed to kill the most, to make
create more damage.
Yeah, to create more damage, and in most little time. I mean, as little time most possible. So I mean, why would you get the benefits of one buy at 18, but not at 21?
Why get something that has more magazine power at 18?
Right.
Than something that has less magazine power at 21.
That's what I was trying to say.
It does not make sense at all.
Yeah, no. I mean, bro. I mean, we're not supposed to drink till like you're 21. And what is it, cigarette? I don't smoke, so I don't never really buy cigarettes. So is that 18 or 18?
I think tobacco is 18.
Okay.
I mean, I don't smoke either, but I'm assuming it's 18 because I know like the signs that says 18 tobacco.
Yeah, that's right. Right. I mean, the pros will be that. I mean, you can just buy that, and then the pros will be another one will be that you're protective at all times to protect you and any family members. Maybe I don't really see that many pros because I don't really own any,
Yeah.
I mean, I never really owned that many, I mean, if anything, I have one or maybe two. Oh, that's about it. But not like, saw this guy on TikTok. Was it a TikTok or YouTube short or something? The FBI knocking his house, and then he's like, he's, how they're doing the whole thing, and they like, oh yeah, I got the FBI up the house. He's recording. It's like they're trying to see all my guns. I just barely got back from a not shooting range or something like that, or hunting or something.
Like a gun range.
And then he had like a table like this, like full of guns, and then A-15s and all this. And I'm like, bro, I mean, you're gonna hunt and then not eat it, or just hunt and kill it, but you're gonna destroy the animal. You know what I mean? With all those guns.
Yeah.
So.
Right now that you say that, it brings. I mean, I have never really thought about that.
Yeah.
But it brings me to perspective into like, is there even such a thing like a database that tells you how much weapons you already own? Because
you know what I thought about?
Shouldn't there be like a limit? Like, does anyone really need more than 5?
Oh shit.
Or even more than 2?
I have.
I don't think there's a database, is it?
I'm not sure. Well, what I read and then kind of looking at, I don't think it's a limit how many you can have. All I know is that when you do a background check, there's just like a standalone background check, and that's like quick background check. It will be done by the next day of the most 24 hours.
It's just like a green, green light, red light, pretty much.
So.
Nice.
Shoot. So. Yeah, I mean, there's really I know it was just a background check, and then you need your driver's license, and that's really not much. And you fill up this type of form, 44. What was the form name that I wrote it on? Got it here, because I didn't want to make any, because there's gonna be a spicy topic or hot topic, I guess.
We want to have the
people is gonna
appropriate data and correct data.
Yeah, form 4473.
So we're talking
and
about
it's pretty
form
much
473.
So it's about like it's just about 16 questions that why you need one, any your past background history, and if you've been in jail, all this stuff, things. But I'm like, bro, it's not really. I mean, it's not really I mean, with those questions, you can just lie. I mean, they'll verify. That's what I read. They'll verify with the FBI if you're saying true or not. But I mean, I think it's more like. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Maybe I read some of them that they go to the legislation and they just don't pass, so they just kind of stop working on it. I will probably add the mental illness kind of thing. That if you had any in the past before you even buy a gun, then why will they give you one? You know what I mean? Because I noticed. I mean, I went through a lot of videos and information that these people do the what is it called?
NCI,
NRA, NSSF. Did they do something called loving? I guess you give money.
Yeah.
Is that como una mordida, básicamente?
Yeah.
I don't really understand how you just do that, and then I mean, how does that work? Do you know how does that work? Do you have an idea? I don't really.
No,
I mean,
I don't really know how it works, but it's working.
Yeah, because I mean, I saw that they give a lot of money.
Everyone, and that's actually one of the things that I had to research about. It's like, say for example, we do have like regulations, and maybe they're not the stricter, and maybe they don't enforce them in certain states as much as some other states.
Yeah.
But I think that the thing that's lacking, regardless of what system's going on right now, it's mental health. Mental health, because like there's a background check. Yeah. But I don't think there's really a mental health check, as in like.
Yeah, because the background check, it really only checks if you have any. I mean, if you have any criminal history. But I mean,
most of the people that have done mass shootings,
they have never had criminal history. That's fine.
I think, at least here in America, I think what it's lacking right now, outside of like everything that's lacking, it's I think it's a focus or lack of focus, should I say, on mental health checkups and mental disorders. Yeah. Because I think if they would check that or enforce it somehow in order to obtain a gun, I think things would be completely different than what it is right now. Yeah. Well, what's your input in regards to that?
I mean, I'll say. I mean, yeah, we're definitely lacking on that, and then I mean, why is it everyone's? So I read that everyone's agree into like, oh yeah, we need a change, and everything, and then once it goes to like legislation, it just never passed. But they have come out with. So what I read, it was a mental illness background check, I guess that's what part of that, and then it was. I wrote it down, so I'll make sure I knew. Background check for private gun sales. Yeah, because I mean, if you own a gun, I just show you my driver's license, and then you sell it to me, but you don't know what the background check is. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like you don't know what's going on with you as a person.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I mean, that should be something that they should be doing it since. You know what I mean?
Since the beginning of time of sales.
Yeah, because I mean, what's the difference buying it from a private seller? Like, let's say I buy it from you, then buying it on the streets. Yeah, on the streets, it might have like bodies, on the gun. I guess people have to use that gun to kill someone. But it's the same thing. You sell me that. I don't run it because I don't know how to run it. And then you don't check my background check. So it's just kind of like you can sell it to a criminal, and then ended up, then those guns will end up really in Mexico. You know what I mean? Some of those. Yeah. Or
somewhere else.
Yeah, or somewhere else. So, yeah, that was one of the things. What was the other thing that I read ever since what's it called, Sandy Hook? It was elementary school. Since 2012, there's been more than 4,100 actually. I say 4,500 earlier. It's 4,100 mass shootings, bro. Imagine that. How many? Can you divide that, please?
4,400.
4,100 divided by where we're at 2024. So, 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. No.
4,100 are horrible at math.
Horrible, bro.
So about 341 per year.
So one every day, bro. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Pretty much like because we have 365.
Yeah. So one every single day. Oh shoot, bro!
Dang, game over.
All right, we game over.
And we were talking about just before we actually started recording this podcast, we started talking about what you were mentioning, like how many shootings have, not just shootings, like mass shootings where there's more than 4 people involved. Just in this year alone, I think we're day like 65 of the year.
Yeah.
Around there. And there's already been like 70 plus mass shootings in the whole U.S. So it's been more shootings than the days that we've had so far. What do you think about that?
Shoot, I don't have any kids, bro. I'll be afraid of sending my kid to school. I know you didn't send your daughter for a long time.
Yeah,
to public school.
That was one of the reasons, even when
We're talking with your.
Here at home, Uvalde.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was so close to us, and that like as a parent, that does put fear,
Yeah.
Puts a lot of fear that it could happen to anyone.
To anyone.
And it doesn't really matter, like if it's a private school, public school, higher income area, it does not really matter.
Right.
It can happen anywhere. When Uvalde happened at that elementary here in Texas.
Yeah.
About 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
That one definitely hit hard, and it makes you think twice about like when
sending
school starts.
Yeah.
When school ends, when a new school year is happening, you think about all that stuff, and I'm like, it's sad because like I know it could be prevented. Like why is it not happening in the whole world? Why is it just happening here in the U.S.? So like
Well, at least the most. I saw Finland. They had only 2 since 2002, 2004, bro. I mean, it's like 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
like 2 shootings,
actually it's Finland or someplace in the U.S. that I was reading an article.
Yeah.
But there was this one school shooting, and they switched their whole policy.
Really? I know Australia did Austria or something.
And then
like that.
after that, there was no more school shootings. All it took is 1. How many have happened here in the U.S.?
I mean, we got 4,100 so far. 1 every day.
And what has changed?
Nothing really.
Nothing
Just
really.
Different people in the and the president, after as a president, and then
new president with a new promise.
Yeah, with new promise.
And nothing, but not like if you really think about it, nothing has happened. Yeah. 4,100. How many deaths would that be?
I didn't get the data, but
lots of
that
deaths,
would have been a lot of
lots of innocent little kids.
Yeah, when the guy was listening to this, this Box or Vice News. So I was watching one of their videos, and then one of the guys that get an interview says he's saying that the people don't care is because it's not one of their kids, and I'm like, oh yeah, I mean obviously that makes sense, but I was like, that's probably why too. They're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna pass it, and then these people who get the money from these companies, from the what's it called, NRA and NSSF.
Yeah.
They get the money, and then they don't have any kids. They don't think that it's gonna happen to one of their kids.
And honestly, I think even if it would have happened to, like, say for example,
do you score yet?
No. Say for example, if it would have happened to whoever's that, like, president at that moment. Yeah. And their kid happens to be involved in a school shooting, and unfortunately
passes away. They will sign that immediately. Watch.
I think it would, and maybe it won't.
You think so? What do you think?
Just because of what you mentioned of it's all profit.
Like the money?
It's all profit, and most Republicans are funded by the NRA.
These organizations.
These big organizations that make money. I mean, I saved some. I don't want to like read them from here, but like I would just some stuff from here. It says just from this is 22 and to 2024. Yeah. there was 17.4 million guns sold in just 2022, and then obviously each year increases, right?
Well, how many?
17.4 million
In the world.
just in the U.S.
Oh,
This is just alien,
bro.
It's a 7.1 million.
And this is just to private sellers, like private buyers?
Yeah, just like, I mean, in general, you know, like actually, like, you know, background checking and all that.
No, but I'm saying like not overseas sold to anybody.
No,
or
yeah, just here in the
public?
U.S. Just here in the U.S.
Damn.
And then it's about 7.1 million guns between January 1st and May 31st of 2023. So last year around like this same time, so I'm assuming probably like this year it's probably around the same.
Yeah.
But we're talking about 7 million guns just in the U.S.
That's crazy.
50 states. That's a lot of guns.
That's a lot of guns.
That is a lot of guns. And that's an increase of 322%.
I mean, I wonder how many guns are per capita, like per person.
I want to say, I mean, from people that I know,
Yeah.
I think everyone that owns a gun owns not just one.
It's like 3.
It's
I
like,
mean, when
yeah,
I
think it's
had,
like a solid 3 to
I had
5.
2. So
It's a solid 3 to 5.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I'm sure 3 to 5.
Rifles,
It's your turn now.
semi-automatics,
Yeah.
revolvers.
I mean, and I'm not really against about. I mean, because obviously people's gonna start commenting like they did last time, and then all that, and then shit, all the good comments and bad comments. Everyone has like I said last
Everyone
time.
has their own opinion.
Their own opinion. Yeah, I know. I'm not against
Yeah, I'm not against like
on having
owning
it.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
own it. Yeah.
I think it's just the regulations have to change.
Yeah.
Especially if we're seeing so many deaths, and we're talking about innocent deaths like kids and store shootings and
Right. Like this. Remember this guy from Vegas that there are people went to their concert and he just started shooting from his hotel
it
hotel
was
room.
like a music
Like
festival,
a music
right?
festival, like a country music festival. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about. I mean, up to like, yeah, I want to own a gun. That's fine.
Yeah, for
And then
protection, yeah, because I mean, it makes sense. Like, if bad people are armed, then
Yeah.
obviously we need to be protected. Like, I am all pro for that.
Yeah.
But I think there has to be certain regulations into like who can own a gun. I think it just goes back to like the mental health background checks and mental disorders. And
If you were going
be funded.
to present, I guess, a legislation, what would you present?
if I would have to present one,
Yeah, I have my notes on that, so I'll give you mine in a minute.
I haven't really thought about that.
You want me to throw mine out there? What you think?
Huh?
You want me to throw mine? What do you think?
Yeah, throw yours. Like people
Okay,
want to know.
So I
Destroy by human. People want to know.
So this is what I wrote, right? So I have I mean, at first I had put 21, but I guess because there's people who live in the same house, and then you are 21 years old, and then, but it's hard to regulate someone that, you live with your parents and you're over 21.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna know really what you do in your phone and your free time. So I mean, it's hard, and you kind of working already and everything. So originally I thought about 21, but I'll probably go back to 18, and that's on one.
Did you score anything?
No, I didn't. So originally I had so I'm gonna go back. So 18. So I have put in here 18 and it's right here. So I guess a couple of them here. So it's if you're 18 or under, and you reside within your family, like with your in the same house.
Yeah.
And you're 18 and younger, then so obviously if your parents have own guns and you try to, and it actually that take us to like you're not supposed to own any guns unless you're 21, any type of guns, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you under 18 and your parents happen to have guns in the house, you haven't scored yet, right?
Nobody has.
Okay, so, and then I don't know, something goes bad within your family or like a school or something, and you decide to, oh shoot, bro, you decide to, I guess, kill someone. Then yeah, if you're under 18, then or 18 and younger, then your parents will become responsible for any any violence or deaths or anything that you house So your parents will be responsible. Just to give, I guess, to give you a second thought, I was like, fuck, you know, some guys, I noticed this guy who killed this, on Sunny Hook, he killed first his mother.
Yeah.
And he went to the elementary school and killed all these kids.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in that case, if it's something like that, a person like that, they probably don't even care if the parents will become responsible after the fact. But I think that was...
and I think for the most part, because I think it all goes back to like mental health. I think most people that, you know, mass shootings, whenever you see them like in, you know, they're in court and they're getting like the sentence, there's like no emotion to them.
Yeah.
I think even if you punish the parents, I don't think it's gonna affect them that much if they're alive, you know, because most of the time they
well, it's really more like for parents to be more aware of,
be more strict with their kids,
kids,
more, you know, educational. And
because I mean,
like,
if you know if something happens, even if he has a mental like illness or something, and you own quite a few guns or whatever, then you know if something goes down not the right way, you're screwed. You know what I mean? You're like, oh fuck. So I gotta be more responsible with what I own. So that was part of that.
And be responsible about it. Like,
be responsible.
I mean, if you keep them in a safe where like your kid doesn't have access to it or does not know the PIN code or
for the safe gun.
Yeah, just be more responsible parent when it comes. Like if you know you're gonna have guns, like make it impossible for that kid to obtain it. You know.
But, I mean, because I mean, you could, own quite a few. I mean, maybe have a gun room, but maybe sure no one knows the code unless it's over 21.
Especially if you have minors. If you have minors under 21, I think there should be a strict policy. I mean, it'll be hard to enforce, but I think there should be.
Not to break again in there.
Something more. So I think when it comes to that, when, you know, like parents have guns, and they don't have a way for them to keep them away from kids, and kids end up like, you know, grabbing those guns and shooting and killing people. I think parents should be
responsible,
be liable for somehow.
It's just
either
simple
fines
plain and
or
simple.
Because in a way, it's a negligence of the parents.
It's just like when you, what was this other thing? It's called when you, it's called manslaughter. Is that what it is? No. Oh shoot. Is that part of that? Something like the manslaughter, like you're negligent or something, and you kill it by accident or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of the same thing. So so that was part of my legislation. If you live 8, so to make it clear, if you're 18 and live within your parents' house, you know, or younger, and then you kill someone, then just impose that your parents will become responsible.
Some type of
responsibility
in regard them.
Right. So
either fine or maybe time.
Really, if I was the judge, I would make him do time, because money, they can always get a bond, you know what I mean? And then you go to jail, you're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So that was it. And the other one, it was well, I read that you can just buy like ammunition by just through mail. Like
really?
Like simple, like easy as that.
Kind of like an Amazon order.
Kind of like Amazon. I'm like, bro, how is that so easy?
Because then anyone can order that.
So anyone can order it, and you can keep buying. I'm sure that after a certain amount of ammunition, then probably the FBI will know, why he buying so many, you know?
Yeah.
But that will be part of my thing that'll stop any. I guess stop companies. Stop them for not let, I guess, the customer buy ammunition just via mail, you know, online.
Yeah.
So easy. That was the second one. The third one was like no guns should be bought unless you are over 21.
You think 21 is fine? Right?
I think 21 is fine.
Yeah.
But I was thinking I thought about just handguns, 21, and at over 25. Because there's some places, some bars, that you cannot go in unless you're 25. I don't know if you had that happen to you.
Oh, I haven't.
Never heard of that?
I'm not aware of that, but.
I mean, they're not letting people who going in there. If you are under what's it called? Under 25, just because of the fact that people get super drunk. People under 25, they don't know how to drink, and they get super drunk, and they just make all these problems in the bar. I think that was on mine, no?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. One's in my solids, or you were the other ones?
Oh, I'm solids.
You are solids?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! All this time I'm thinking that was the other one.
Have you been aiming for solids?
Yes, bro.
No, I'm solids.
Oh shit, that's funny.
You were solids in the previous game.
Oh, okay. Shoot, my bad, man.
You know how we landed on or you threw the 8, so we started a new one.
Oh shit.
So just to recap, your 3. If you were to do a legislation, it would be the first one would be.
The first
if
one.
There's negligence.
I got a few more. If it's negligence of parents.
Parents, and then the second one's 21 everywhere for just a handgun.
21, and above just for a handgun, and 25 if you trying to buy any type of assault rifle.
Yeah.
Attached to that will be. Well, I don't think it really makes sense of difference, but one assault rifle, you can only buy one assault rifle, like large arm, every 6 months, along with ammunition.
Yeah.
Something like that, and I'll have a.
One every 6 months.
Yeah, so every 6 months. I mean, because
you cannot buy more than once at a time.
At a time, so you can just buy one. They only give you have a limit of one every 6 months, and then you buy ammunition then, and every 6 months you buy again, and then you have the option to buy another shotgun or assault rifle.
Makes sense.
God damn, bro. So that was it. So that was the 1, 2, 3, 4. The other ones stopped the companies for being available to sell ammunition online, like so easy.
Yeah.
Obviously, the other one would be mental illness, background checks, or I don't know how they can verify that. I guess I'm sure they can. If you go to the psychology or something to the doctor.
Yeah.
And what was my other one? 25. I want to start family mental illness. When you're under receive family house parent, we come. 21. I think that would be it, man.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
5 legislations.
5, 6, and then, bro, you attack that problem like that immediately. No one, because I mean, who are these companies that have something to say to the government, bro? I mean, I don't really understand what this lobbying thing is. I mean, it's just pretty much they giving them money to stop.
I think it's just like
to not change the whatever.
You're not supposed to not combine, but it's like religion and politics don't go together.
Yeah.
I think there's profit organizations like rifle and any guns. I don't think they should be associated with
any type of new legislation,
political
yeah,
not
zero.
Like lobby or
I mean, they should exist,
right?
They should exist. Just like this automotive. Last time they just people who stopped selling, making cars, and there was like an association as well. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's fine. They should have one too, for any of these people who likes the sport of shooting.
Yeah.
But they should not have nothing to. You shouldn't have a say so on trying to turn.
Yeah, because it's a company, It's a business.
Who are they?
Why give such importance? Because it's revenue.
Yeah.
Just revenue alone. That's how they're making their money. And is like money more important than innocent lives? Apparently, in America, yes, it is.
Right.
So.
So what was the other? I was gonna say something I forgot. Shoot. What was this thing? Let me see if I can read it in here. What were your? So if you were going to, what would be your regulations?
I think I would be a bit more extremist in my stance. So I would not sell assault rifles or big I think any type of rifle that has a high load of magazine.
A high power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not allow. It wouldn't be available for sale unless you're in the military.
Yeah.
But
Mexico doesn't have that,
I think as civilians, there's no point, there's no need for us. I mean, because the main strong point for those that do own guns and
they say they go hunting.
Because it's protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have a.
I mean, if you get the R15,
yeah.
I mean, you're gonna destroy the whole animal. So I mean, how are you gonna shoot with that? You know?
Yeah. So even like those do 2-socket rifle. I mean, I'm not a gun connoisseur.
Yeah.
But like the hunting ones, it's different than you put it's 2 bullets at a time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think like the automatic magazines.
Oh, like the shotguns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I mean that's fine because it's for hunting.
Yeah,
it's designed for hunting.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could protect yourself, but you're not gonna be able to kill a bunch of people at once if you have one of those. And I think so. My first one would be that I would ban completely. Assault rifles. Second one would be to have. I mean, if you're making profit out of it, but you know that it's affecting lives, I would make a bigger funding for mental health background checks.
Yeah.
Or somehow incorporate the mental health.
Yeah.
To a background check. That way, someone that's not right mentally is not allowed to buy a gun so easily as it is now.
Right.
The third one will probably be.
People might say, because I noticed this guy they would get us interview. This guy for the what's it called, NSSF. And he's saying that the Second Amendment doesn't that allows that, and I'm like, what? I mean, I read it before I brought this out, and then the guy saying the Second Amendment saying that if you're over 18, you can buy a gun, and that doesn't say anything in there. Yeah. You just say no, it's saying that you're over 18, that means you vested in all the what's it called? In all your rights and everything. Now, but that doesn't really say that you're 18, you should buy a gun. You know, if you own a gun, you should say you should defend yourself. And it's really saying what type of guns you should buy. Go on with your.
I think
So to recap, you say ban assault rifles.
Ban assault rifles.
Mental illness.
Mental illness funding. Or attaching it to background checks, making it go hand in hand.
Yeah.
The third one would be a limitation of just guns that you own somehow only 2 to 3 guns per household, not per person but per household.
Yeah. How often? Just one person?
No, I think forever.
Oh, really?
Just a limitations on.
So I mean, let's say one go bad. How do you? I mean, you show.
Oh, but I mean, somehow there's a tracking system that you buy a gun.
Yeah, it's
and then someone
phones.
breaks. There's you report that just you file a claim for cars for anything. A car goes salvage.
Yeah.
Same thing for a gun. Hey, this gun doesn't work no more.
Yeah.
And then you check it out so now you have availability to buy another one and have 3.
Right, and take it out.
Because I think
for your name.
Just focusing on mass shootings, most of the mass shootings that I've seen, they're loaded. They're not just going with one gun. They have the gun. They have another one here. They have another one. They're fully loaded.
Yeah.
And I mean, if there's a limitation, I think that would prevent from so many killings.
Well, if you had all those, it would prevent us from the zombies.
Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse.
But I mean, let's be real. If zombie apocalypse happens, even if you have guns, the spread is gonna be too quick.
Yeah.
So it's all baloney. The whole it's for the zombie apocalypse.
What would be one thing? I guess it's just gonna be way out of topic. But what would be one thing that you will buy
for the zombie apocalypse?
I mean, other than obviously not buy it because you won't be able to buy it. You just fucking take it. But what would be one thing that you'll, I guess, go to CVS, Walmart, Target, Kroger, Tum-Tums, take that you need?
For zombie apocalypse? Or what are we talking about?
No, yeah, fuck. This movie, the Obama's guys, Leave the World Behind. And these people going in the supermarket and taking whatever they need and everything.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So what would be one thing that you say, shoot, better go to
and that sounds, I've thought about it, when there's chaos in cities.
Yeah.
And then people breaking into a store
Toilet
and they start
paper.
taking TVs and PlayStations and
what would you take? TVs? I mean, just the war is fucking.
I think if the world's ending, I would look for something that's gonna keep me alive for a longer time.
Really?
So if it's a weapon, if it's emergency kit, or first aid kit, food cans like waters.
Yeah.
I think I would be. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't go for TV. Like, if this question was like 10 years ago, I would be like, oh, I would go for an Xbox or I would go for a PS4. But now, now that I'm older, I'll probably go like something that's gonna keep me alive longer. You know?
I'll probably
keep me and my family longer.
I thought about the other day, and I'm like, shoot, if it ever happens, I go to CVS and buy my solution for my contacts, bro.
Solution for your contacts because you'll need it.
Yeah, because I would need it bad, bro. I was like, shoot, that would be my first thing that I will go get. The 2 solutions that I need for the contacts, because otherwise I would have been screwed. You know what I mean? I can see anything. So that goes to tell you everyone has different priorities in life.
Yeah.
You know, like when the war is ending, shoot, I better go get I'm gonna go jump into Walmart and try to find my solution.
Yeah,
I
would get like allergy like Certic.
Allergy pills.
Stack up on Certic.
Stack up in Certic, and then and those solutions for the eyes.
Yeah.
So go back to the thing. So we got to recap again. So we got funding for mental, banning any type of assault rifles, limitation on how many guns you should buy.
You should own. Yeah, you should own.
What was the other one you said?
And I think those were 3, right?
Yeah. What do you think about the age?
I think 21 is fine right now. But I think I agree with what you said with the parents.
Yeah.
So I think yes, I mean age 21, but some mass shootings like the parents are the ones that bought the guns, you know. So I know it will be
for the most
part the parents are the ones that bought the guns. So they were bought like legally.
Yeah. They
did the background checks on the parents, but not the kids.
Yeah.
So I think in part it has to do a lot with the parenting, like putting some kind of like rules and laws that if a parent's gonna own a gun and they have kids, somehow control that. And I think the only way is to do examples. So if something happens and the parents make him like liable, that way it kind of throws a message.
Right.
For other parents to be more, if you own a gun and you have kids, to be more responsible and be aware of that anything can happen.
Yeah, like this couple, they just got sentenced, right? I'm not sure what they.
I've heard something. I think you were mentioning to me something about it.
So they just mom got sentenced, and the thing was like maybe 15 years, and then obviously the kid is there. He's gonna do life, and then dad is, I think, is going to trial this week. I think this coming week. So I mean, that's gonna set the tone for all the other parents. You know what I mean? Oh shoot, that'll be a good thing. On the 21 and 18, you say just 21. But some states require 21, some states 21. I mean, I'm still like on the.
I think it should be 21 national.
Yeah.
Like every 50 states, 21.
Bro, yeah, I mean, I understand some states we all different. Every state is different. But when it becomes to something like that, that should be like nationwide. You know what I mean?
Nationwide. Yeah.
Nationwide with the same regulation. Don't just let other people do this or that. But I guess maybe that's why we're not politicians.
Maybe we're not. Yeah.
Maybe we're just too soft.
Too soft.
I mean, yes or no. I mean, because maybe there we go. Finally. Because maybe people will think, oh, these people are just talking trash because they don't know what they're talking. Maybe we don't.
Maybe we don't.
Yeah, maybe we don't.
But it's open podcast. It's just our personal opinion.
Yeah.
Where we are reading some facts that we have researched, but for the most part, it's just like your own that you would do, like personal.
Yeah. And I mean, how last week when we talked, or like 2 weeks ago when we talked about like at the intro on this, I was on the pro like with you, like don't own anything, ban them. But I'm like, man, I really thought about we're never really gonna be able to ban it at all.
Not completely. Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe we can think about, you can own one. I mean, yeah, it's fun to have it. Have you ever gone to like shooting?
I go to the shooting range.
shooting
I don't
range?
know one, but I go
Have
to
you
the shooting
gone?
range.
So have you shoot with the like assault rifle or something
Yeah.
like that? So it's fun, I guess, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's
That's fun.
recreation. It could be
Yeah,
recreational. I
So
think it's just like if it's properly educated and everything's done the right way.
so
But I think it's all. I think revenue and profit controls more than anything
Yeah.
else.
I mean, because
But
they
it's
have
fun. Yeah, I enjoy like
yeah,
going to
because
the range.
they have the ability. I mean, they catch all these smugglers by tracking their phones. How come they just not track the people who's gonna do something like that? You know.
Oh.
So I think maybe have a few. Maybe like I said, maybe one every 6 months. That'll at least prevent someone to buy that many or have that many ammunition, and then that'll give them time to think about if the person is trying to do something, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think another thing that I came up with, let me see here. It is,
That was close.
I think that's for the most part, what I wanted to like touch base on.
I had yeah, I think that's all I have. I do have a few more main data in here, more information. That is just Americans make up less than 5% of the global population, but own 42% of the guns
In the whole world.
Yeah,
I think it's,
that's crazy.
yeah, to me, I think, I mean, comparing like the states to, nice. Comparing the states to like
I'm getting better at this,
other
bro.
countries, I think, it's like why is it happening so much in America? And
Getting better than put the black inside. Oh shoot.
so I think there's something should be done. I think we are lacking something as a nation because we're the ones that are suffering the most from it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know any kids, but I think I never really.
You
Well, I
scored
have people. Yeah, I didn't score. I really have people who passed from my family, but never really. But I heard.
that was
Shoot, bro,
beautiful.
that was beautiful. Shoot, man, you want to win again.
If you saw that, you can hit replay to see the massive.
And if you want to sponsor anyone who owns or a company that has something to do with pool, if you want to sponsor Isaac here
You want to call it?
or the pot,
Call the hole?
I'm gonna call it down here.
Oh shoot!
Once you score, I look stupid. So yeah, guys. So you guys, obviously, I'm sure you guys, we're gonna get a lot of commenting and views, and people. Maybe we make some people upset about. Do it again over there. Yeah. About.
I lost.
Shoot. About this new topic that we had.
Yeah.
So
let us know. I mean,
let us know for sure.
It's a very vast and there's a lot of perspectives, opinions, and everyone's gonna have their own opinion. But I think it's a good topic, and I mean it's something that's hitting home a lot. So please comment.
Have you had a shooting in Dallas? Oh yeah, that guy here in downtown, right?
It was here in downtown.
Remember?
It was actually around the
down
streets.
here, in college. That's the only one that we had, and that little kid that went to our hometown and killed all these people,
Oh, at Walmart.
At the Walmart. Yeah.
You know what? You want to hear something? I was actually, I was on my way to El Paso.
Yeah. When that happened.
And I think we're both traveling to El Paso at the same time.
Wait.
Like
You
we
mean
probably-
you and the shooter? You on obviously different cars.
Yeah, I mean, but I think at some point we probably crossed paths in the road.
Yeah.
Because we got to El Paso, and then I think hours later the shooting happened in Walmart.
No way.
So we were in El Paso visiting.
That's crazy.
When we heard it on the news, and then they started showing on the broadcast, a live broadcast, and then my cousins that are in El Paso were like, wait, that's the Walmart like right here, like 5 minutes away.
That's
and they were
crazy.
Like, dang. So I mean, we started calling because I have a lot of family in El Paso. I started calling everyone, and thankfully nobody was there that day.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's that. I mean, he went to Plano High, so.
That's
Actually,
crazy.
I do know people that knew him They
Really?
went to school with him. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they right away when it started like circulating in the news,
Yeah.
people on Instagram started like, oh, I went to high school with him, and they started putting photos. If they had photos with him,
Yeah.
on Instagram.
That's
and
crazy
the
that
yearbook, and it's just
this.
wild. Yeah, but I think that's the topic. We'll wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up.
Thank you for joining episode 6. I know it's a serious topic and it's something that we're going through. But I mean, if
you want to share your opinion,
share your opinion. Send us an email, DM us through YouTube or
TikTok.
Can you DM people through YouTube?
Yeah. Oh,
comment.
You can just comment. You can just
comment on the video, but if you follow us on social media, Destroyed by Humans.
Yeah.
Send us a DM, or if you have Murad or if you have me, send us a DM, and we would love to talk about it, and we can share your feedback on the next episode.
Yeah.
Or we'll do an episode just for the feedback and opinions we get. But
if you guys also please share, comment,
and subscribe and comment and follow us. Follow us on social media.
We started monetizing now, so we're trying to.
Yeah, so please share. If you see our faces in the shorts, like it, comment, subscribe. And this is Destroyed by Humans. We'll be here next Sunday.
All right, guys.
All right, see you guys.
Damn.